This morning I set off in rather a drizzling rain from Kensington on horseback, accompanied by my son, with an intention of going to Uphusband near Andover, which is situated in the northwest corner of Hampshire. It is very true that I could have gone to Uphusband by travelling only about 66 miles, and in the space of about 8 hours. But my object was not to see inns and turnpike roads, but to see the country, to see the farmers at home, and to see the labourers in the fields. And to do this you must go either on foot or on horseback. With a gig you cannot get about amongst by-lanes and across fields, through bridle-ways and hunting gates, and to tramp it is too slow, leaving the labour out of the question, and that is not a trifle. We went through the turnpike gate at Kensington, and immediately turned down the lane to our left, proceeded on to Fulham, crossed Putney Bridge into Surrey, went over Barnes Common, and then, going on the upper side of Richmond, got again into Middlesex by crossing Richmond Bridge. All Middlesex is ugly, notwithstanding the millions upon millions which it is continually sucking up from the rest of the kingdom. And though the Thames and its meadows now and then are seen from the road, the country is not less ugly from Richmond to Chertsey Bridge, through Twickenham, Hampton, Sunbury and Shepperton, than it is elsewhere. The soil is a gravel at bottom, with a black loam at top near the Thames. Further back it is a sort of spewy gravel, and the buildings consist generally of tax-eaters' showy tea-garden-like boxes, and of shabby dwellings of labouring people who in this part of the country look to be about half St. Giles's, dirty, and have every appearance of drinking gin. At Chertsey, where we came into Surrey again, there was a fair for horses, cattle, and pigs. I did not see any sheep. Everything was exceedingly dull. Cart colts, 2 and 3 years old, were selling for less than a third of what they sold for in 1813. The cattle were of an inferior description, to be sure, but the price was low, almost beyond belief. Cows, which would have sold for £15 in 1813, did not get buyers at £3. I had no time to inquire much about the pigs, but a man told me that they were dirt cheap. Near Chertsey is St. Anne's Hill and some other pretty spots. Upon being shown this hill, I was put in mind of Mr. Fox, and that brought into my head a grant that he obtained of Crown lands in this neighbourhood in, I think, 1806. The Duke of York obtained, by Act of Parliament, a much larger grant of these lands at Oatlands in 1804, I think it was. But this was natural enough. This is what would surprise nobody.